On this installment of Social Segment, Macon Productions correspondents Dre Macon and Michael Davis catch up with Going Beyond Greatness founder Ashley Knox as she meets up with executives at the SUNY Ulster Kingston Center as they take the next big step in the Going Beyond Greatness program. We get a couple words from a few associates who were present at this grand event.
I'm Lindsay Watson, and I'm the new intern for Go Beyond Greatness, and even in the beginning stages of this project, I can tell that it is going to be a huge success. First and foremost, as others have already said, is because of Ashley. She is not only well thought out this, she's entirely inspired by it, and that inspiration is contagious. She's spreading it to everyone, she's spreading it to her supporters, and I know that she will spread it to her students as well. Go Beyond Greatness is incredibly important because it's not only showing the students that the community is supporting them, it's teaching them how to support themselves, and it's teaching them how they can bring their internal goals and motivations and make that present in the real world. And I'm incredibly excited to be working on this project.
Hi, my name is Christopher Marks. I'm the Dean of Continuing and Professional Education at SUNY Ulster, and I am happy to have the Build Your Brand program here at this facility. So this partnership with Build Your Brand is a perfect synergy and right in line with the mission of what we had attempted to do with constructing this facility here on the campus of the high school. And we really look forward to opening up all of those resources to the students in the program.
I'm Maureen Bowers, and I am on the advisory board for Go Beyond Greatness. I have known Ashley since she was in POOP, Percussion Orchestra of Kingston, probably about 20 years ago. And I so admired her ability as a young teenager to take on a really hard leadership role in that group, and I knew from then that she would do great things. So when she told me about Going Beyond Greatness, I was so happy and so pleased that she was doing this initiative, but that I could help in some way. Things that Ashley talks about is students taking ownership of their education and their own lives, even though they are teenagers, and teenagers often are not sure what direction they are going. They really can, through support from adults and peers and the modeling that the leadership in the community can offer, can really take ownership of their life and can begin to focus on goals. Maybe many goals at first that need to be ironed out to just a few, but why not dream big? And I think that's what Going Beyond Greatness will do for the students of our community, and I am anxious to be a supporter and a cheerleader for that process.
Ashley has been involved in so many things in a positive, influential way. More than, I think, even before she knew it, I was telling her. We were speaking un poquito español to each other. Hers is much better than mine. But I remember telling her, Ashley, you're going to be somebody. And she used to laugh at me. She'd say, why do you say that? Oh my goodness. And I said, because your personality alone will sell you. And I remember Ashley speaking at a time where she should not have been able to speak, at a very, very emotional time. And she spoke so well. I was like, look at her. This is amazing. Ashley's going to do big things. And I'm going to tell you a brief story. When my son was younger, him and I clashed just like all parents do with education, with homework. I was a homework buff. You had to do it. There was nothing to talk about. This is what you have to do. Back then, they had college students that were going into Boys and Girls Club. They were doing homework with kids, so I utilized it. I knew my son liked to play basketball. I took him to the club, Boys and Girls Club, and I told the students, if he doesn't finish his homework and if you don't say it's correct, to the point where he can play, he cannot go and play basketball until you give the word. So I use that. And now Ashley is using students. She's bringing students in, and I think that's one of her biggest proactive moves right there, because there are many students just like this beautiful lady right here that are probably going to contribute because Ashley's personality brings people in. I'm really proud of her. She's going to do well, and I'm going to be supportive in any way I can. Thank you.